It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Pelicans out in New Orleans. Looking at the last game for the Pelicans, it was a loss to the Grizzlies in Memphis. They suffered an upset loss, perhaps a loss of focus, but you can be certain that won't be the case tonight. Almost ready for tip-off, but first a moment to talk about something that often gets overlooked, defense. Kenny, who are the most impressive defenders in the NBA right now?
Well, defense doesn't get overlooked by championship teams, and I'm going to name some guys who've either played on championship team or contenders. Kawhi Leonard, defender on the wing. Andre Iguodala, MVP of the NBA Finals, but defense was one of the reasons. And Paul George, coming back from injury. This guy was a premium defender before the injury.
Well, since you talk about the little guys, I'm going to talk about the big guys.
Starting at center, at 6'9", number 13, Tristan Thompson. At the small forward position, standing 6'5", number 17, John Havlicek. The other forward, standing 6'11", number 1, Chris Bosh. At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 11, Klay Thompson. The other guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 20, Gary Payton. The head coach of your home team, Pelican fans.
We've got basketball action from New Orleans, Louisiana, home of the Pelicans, here on 2K Sports. For the Pelicans, happy to be here in New Orleans right now in the midst of a homestand. After dropping the first 3 games of the season, they need to turn it around.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, they haven't packed any big surprises into the early part of this season. They're right in the middle of the NBA's pecking order.
Yeah, but I see a team with a chance to make some major noise as the season progresses. It's just a matter of unlocking that potential amongst the players.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Olajuwon is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then it's Cheeks. And it's Anderson in at shooting guard. Here's Payton. Kicks it to Thompson. The dish to Bosh. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Anderson passes to Morris. Cheeks against Thompson. Cheeks kicks to Anderson. Outside Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple. Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Byron Scott.
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thank you, Doris. Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Marcus Morris.
Free throw good for Morris. That misses, so he splits the free throws. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Anderson. Payton kicks to Havlicek. The screen from Thompson. Charity stripe shot. Good. He hits the jump shot.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here is Olajuwon. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Payton against Aldridge. Payton outside. With some arc, Olajuwon with the block. Payton kicks to Havlicek. Back to Payton. There's a good screen. Bosch, the screen. Havlicek against Anderson. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Los Angeles with another miss. The Pelicans have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Payton. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Thompson misses.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Now, here is Morris. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Cheeks against Payton. Bosch, a screen on Cheeks. Payton. The wide open look here for Bosch. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Cheeks kicks to Morris. The feed to Olajuwon. Got a piece of it. Havlicek outside. Morris against Thompson. He kicks it to Havlicek. The screen from Thompson. Havlicek dishes to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Payton. And too long on the shot.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Aldridge, the pass to Cheeks. To the inside. And Olajuwon gets it to go on the assist by Morris.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
For New Orleans, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. The screen from Thompson. Havlicek outside. Thompson, a screen on Morris. Here's Havlicek. Shot is off. Good D by Olajuwon. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies.
And really, had they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game, I think that probably changes the outcome.
No doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Tristan Thompson. He's off on the second. The Pelicans trail. Havlicek outside. Here's the screen. Bosch, a screen on Anderson. Here's Havlicek. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. New Orleans shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And thus far, really not their year when you talk about free throw shooting. Only around a 70% clip on the season.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Both free throws good from Havlicek. And so it's the Lakers with it. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And I think they can hold their heads high from that performance, despite the final score being what it was.
I agree with you. I mean, it was a tough game played in a tough environment on the road, and they were in it right until the bitter end, so that's good stuff.
Here's Payton following the score by Akeem Olajuwon. Payton with the ball. 9-point game his last outing. Pass to Havlicek. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Havlicek's got 6 points.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Passes it to Olajuwon. Pelicans pull it in. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand.
And I think that's where it starts, guys. Neither team a playoff factor, but you work your way up the ladder team by team. And this is really one matchup they feel very confident with.
So it's the Lakers now, following the miss by Chris Bosh from deep. Here's Cheeks, and it's sent back by Bosh. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Havlicek. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh. 8 points for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
Let's get a glimpse at how the Lakers are doing right now here early in the season yet in the NBA stats. Second in points off turnover, 8th in steal. And they're in the top third in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
And you talk about their points off turnovers. A great combination of offense and defense. Really a blitzing style on both ends of the floor.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for the Pelicans. Conley now comes in for Thompson. Chandler kicks to Allen. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Aldridge dishes to Chandler. The pass to Aldridge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Allen passes to Stockton. No good on the triple.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down. Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now here is Aldridge. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And don't forget about the 4 blocks. Just a big all-around game, particularly on the defensive side.
Bosh against Stockton. Lets it go from the wing, and it's sent back by Bosh. Conley kicks to Bosh. Allen with the rebound.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Taj Gibson's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. New Orleans shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. That's good from Plumlee. Here is Stockton. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Gibson with the screen on Conley. And Stockton, here we go, to end the run. And it's Gibson, that time on the assist by Stockton.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Bosh, the screen. Payton against Allen. Plumlee with a screen on Allen. Here's Payton. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Now here's Chandler. 14 points from him the last game against Houston. Clock at 6. Gibson the screen. And Stockton, here we go, took the opportunity when he saw it. And now just a 3-point Pelican lead.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Plumlee with the screen. Feeds to Kid Gilchrist. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Stolen by Bosh. Payton with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Gibson with the steal. Chandler against Kid Gilchrist. Bogut kicks to Chandler. Uncovered. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Dishes it to Conley. And Bosh now top of the key. There's a screen. Deflects the pass. Plumlee with a screen on Stockton. Just 5 on the clock. Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Lakers trail by 3. Stockton up top. Covered by Payton. Now Stockton. Screen by Bogut. To the middle. Here's Gibson. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out. And sometimes the best way to do that is with the timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
While we have a chance, how about the numbers for Payton? He's averaging 11 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And, you know, that's what stars do. It isn't always about scoring 50 points. It's about making plays consistently.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Jack's checked in. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Jack against Conley. He feeds it to Bosh. They need this one. Can't hit. So the Lakers will take it the other way. 1:15 left in the first quarter. Inside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Lakers second.
You know, when you make a mistake against this team, they make you pay. I mean, because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that really can be demoralizing.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Conley with the screen on Stockton. Plumlee with the screen. No one near Conley as he lets it go. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And it's sent back by Plumlee. And now Kidd-Gilchrist running the floor all by himself.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Gibson. Some solid defense from Bosch.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Outside, Kidd-Gilchrist. Plumlee in the post. He's covered by Stockton. The shot's good from Plumlee. And it's a 7-point Pelican lead. Outside Jack. And that one comes up a bit short. Payton. The shot will not go. And so the first quarter is in the books. New Orleans on top. They're up by 7. On New Orleans, back in a moment. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player, the fulfillment of a lifelong dream. What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help, Greg, but love for his attitude and ability to be, you know, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
That's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does,
sure.
But inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game they love.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side outs for them, the way they've swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
Like or handball.
Yeah, either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Plumlee. Thompson is out there with Conley. Then there's Havlicek, and it's Thompson in at the 5, down low.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Thompson outside, takes the 3, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Thompson's got the lead up to 7 now for New Orleans. Here's Olajuwon, and he uses the glass on the layup. Olajuwon's got 9 points.
Boy, I love the great assist that time by Jack.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Conley into the lane. It's stolen by Jack. Cheeks against Thompson. Cheeks the pass to Olajuwon.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half. You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
That's his second personal foul.
Is Smith. He's checked in for New Orleans. And the Lakers also making a change. Anderson, he's checked in for Jarrett Jack. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, a lot of steals in the first half. Really getting after it defensively.
The screen from Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Thompson. 5 to shoot. Plumlee with the screen. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Morris. Thompson with the bucket.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Aldridge with a screen on Thompson. Cheeks kicks to Aldridge. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 6th rebound on the night. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. That is good.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Cheeks against Thompson. Cheeks the pass to Aldridge. Cheeks kicks to Anderson. Lakers working the ball around now. Olajuwon can't hit.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy. He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Morris outside. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Smith. Havlicek dishes to Smith. Pass to Havlicek. Smith on the wing. Aldridge is covering. 6 to shoot. Aldridge against Smith. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Anderson outside. Morris outside. To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here is Smith. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. He dishes it to Plumlee. Thompson passes to Smith. Kicks to Plumlee. Smith outside. Plumlee with the screen. Now the dish to Thompson. Smith outside. Floats one. Plumlee. Boom! He chips it straight down.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bring it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight. Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Pelicans. In the early season, they find themselves down in 9th place. And, of course, the Lakers. They're 5 spots away.
You know, for Los Angeles, with the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned the mood sour.
Can't remember the last time I've seen optimism turn to pessimism as quickly as I have with these guys. I mean, their fans are already talking about who needs to be replaced.
Here's Cheeks. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Havlicek against Chandler. Launches it. Thompson with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now, here's Thompson. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. The Pelicans making a switch here. Bosh is checked in.
Chris Bosh.
Bosh, that's the pick for Thompson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's 13 points for Klay Thompson.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Cheeks against Thompson. Cheeks kicks to Aldridge. The feed to Olajuwon. Bank shot, no good.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Pass to Havlicek. Chandler with the steal. To the left side wing. Outside Aldridge. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Bosch has got his 5th rebound in this one. Smith against Anderson. And here's Thompson. He's got 13. Shot clock at 5. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. Pelicans, number 1.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw drop for Smith. So for the Pelicans, Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Havlicek, and it's Payton in for Klay Thompson. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Olajuwon. Gibson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Tony Allen's checked in for Anderson, and it's Stockton in for Cheeks. That one misses. Lakers trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Here's Stockton. Good D by Thompson.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Payton. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Stockton outside. He kicks to Bogut. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Now, here is Smith. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Screen by Smith. Passes it to Payton. Smith outside. Kid Gilchrist against Allen. Kid Gilchrist, no luck. Lakers trail by 10. The pass to Chandler. Here's Bogut. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And that one misses. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Smith. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And stolen by Payton. Now here's Conley. His last outing, he had 8 points. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get John Stockton.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Kid Gilchrist. And both free throws good from Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Lakers trail by 12.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
Here is Stockton. Bogut with a screen on Conley. Right side Gibson. Allen kicks to Bogut from 10 feet out, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
The Pelicans have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Kidd Gilchrist at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Jack's checked in. And Kidd Gilchrist drops them both. Lakers trail by 14. Stockton dishes to Jack. Gibson with the screen on Conley. Jack passes to Allen. Good, and Jack gets the assist. Jack's got 3 assists in the game. New Orleans leading by 12. Here's Bosch, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Kept alive.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
It has been a lopsided battle on the boards, no doubt.
Now here's Kidd Gilchrist. The screen from Thompson. 5 on the clock. And Kidd Gilchrist kicks to Thompson. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Gibson with the screen on Kid Gilchrist. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
Stockton against Payton. Bosch, the screen. Payton dishes to Bosch. Shoots from 12. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Lakers trail by 18. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Gibson passes to Bogut. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Thompson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. He's yet to make an impact from the field, but his team is taking care of business.
And Gibson kicks to Jack. Here's Bogut. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. New Orleans leading by 18. Payton dishes to Conley. Feeds it to Bosch. We've got 33 seconds left now here in the second. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Pelicans have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Chris Bosh at the line for 2.
The first one falls. Marcus Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Lakers trail by 19. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's Allen on the wing, covered by Payton. Back to Stockton. Dishes to Morris. Jack against Conley. Jack's shot is good. Jack's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Pelicans lead by 17. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. His great performance last game out seemed to carry right over into tonight. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic, that's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Their field goal percentage reminds me of Kenny's breath. Brutal. Not reading the defense, not getting enough quality looks. They need to make major changes because the system they ran in the first half was not working.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
Come on, New Orleans!
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Hakeem Olajuwon with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats, of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
And on the floor for Byron Scott as we get into the second half. Aldridge out there with Olajuwon. And there's Anderson. Then it's Cheeks. And it's Morris in at the small forward position.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Payton passes to Bosch. He feeds it to Thompson. Bosch, the screen. The drive by Thompson. Here's Havlicek. Here's Bosch. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And let's step back for a second to look at the top shooting point guards in basketball this season. He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Cheeks kicks to Aldridge. Anderson outside. Pass to Olajuwon.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And, guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Shots good by Bosch.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Morris dishes to Olajuwon. From 13, Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Bosch. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Bosch has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Anderson kicks to Olajuwon. Olajuwon drawn the double team. And the wide open shot from Morris. The three-pointer off the mark. And here we go. Here's Thompson. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 4 assists now tonight.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Over that last break, I listened to the Pelicans head coach address his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Bosch. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Thompson against Cheeks. Inside. The jump hook. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Cheeks against Payton. Cheeks the pass to Aldridge. Out to Morris. Here's the three. That's good. Morris has got 7.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Yeah, you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Anderson. He's around 10 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Pelicans. New Orleans leading by 21. Payton outside. Thompson dishes to Payton. And that one's good. Payton's got his first points of the night.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Here's Morris. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And it's on John Havlicek.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Lakers have made 5 of 10 free throw attempts. A lot of misses.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second.
Morris playing well. He has 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
They set the screen. Havlicek against Morris. Plumlee with the screen. Clock at 6. And that one's good from Havlicek.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now, here is Morris. He's got 8. Takes the 3, and he gets the bucket. Morris has got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Lakers.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Payton with the ball. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Cheeks. Aldridge a screen. Cheeks kicks to Aldridge. And another 3 for the Lakers.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Now Payton. Left side Bosch. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. 14 points for Chris Bosch. Lakers trail by 20. Cheeks the pass to Morris. He dishes it to Anderson. Back to Morris. Here's Cheeks. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
Boy, their hounding, harassing efforts at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
He misses the free throw. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Morris. And the second free throw, good. And here's Havlicek. 10 points for him. Outside Bosch. Now here's Payton. Bosch, the screen. Payton dishes to Plumlee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot from 20 feet away. Chandler with the rebound.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Here's Aldridge. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Aldridge has got 5 points now in the quarter. Pelicans leading by 17. Payton with the ball. Plumlee with the screen. Payton kicks to Havlicek. Chandler with the steal. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Olajuwon. No good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one almost always deadly when he's that open.
Well, early on in the season still, but let's take a look at where the Pelicans sit right now. First in opponent points per game, 6th in steals. And they've made the most of the mistakes that they've been able to force. I mean, they're a top 10 team in points off turnovers.
And as you mentioned, they've been the best in limiting opponents' points per game. I mean, they really take the life out of a team's offense, grinding things to a halt.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
That one is off.
It's been a solid outing for Hakeem Olajuwon. 16 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Bosch. And Mike Conley subbed in for Gary Payton. Good on the second free throw. New Orleans leading by 16. John Havlicek on the wing. There's the screen. Thompson outside. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Lakers. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here's Olajuwon. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Olajuwon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Thompson up top. Kid Gilchrist sets the pick for Thompson. 5 to shoot. Kicks it to Conley. Shot to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Here's Cheeks. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Stockton, and the Lakers tack on 2 more. Now Conley. Plumlee against Olajuwon. Havlicek outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thompson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Thompson's got 17.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Aldridge with a screen on Thompson. Stockton passes to Aldridge. Stockton outside. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Andrew Bogut checked in for Los Angeles. Allen comes in for Cheeks. Chandler a screen. Stockton against Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Stockton's shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Allen. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist unable to get his shot to go. They set the pick. The shot by Chandler, wide open. Gets to the corner and buries it.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now here's Conley. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And count the basket, he was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. That sends John Havlicek to the free throw line. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. Taj Gibson's checked in for the Lakers. Jack comes in for Wilson Chandler. For New Orleans, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. That's good from Havlicek. Lakers trail by 15. Gibson the screen. Stolen by Conley. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. It's blocked. And here is Jack. There's the dish to Stockton. Off target from three-point range.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Conley kicks to Thompson. The feed to Thompson. They set the pick. Pass to Havlicek. 6 on the shot clock. Jumper off the screen. Nice D from Bogut. Lakers trail by 15. Gibson with the screen on Havlicek. Jack with the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. He kicks to Thompson. The screen from Thompson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
How about the game Havlicek's been having? He's got 13 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
John Havlicek taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Smith checked in for Klay Thompson. The Lakers also with a sub. Morris is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Back to Stockton. 6 to shoot. Allen outside. Here's Jack. No good. Some solid defensive work there from Havlicek. Conley kicks to Smith. Screen by Smith. Allen against Havlicek. Smith on the wing. Pass to Kidd-Gilchrist. And the Pelicans miss again.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Now here is Bogut. Out left to the wing. Here's Morris. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. Morris has got 13 points.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but, yep, he's still cooking, and, Greg, he's cooking with gas.
Jack. The shot is off. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Pelicans on top, up by 15. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Havlicek is out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then there's Payton. And it's Smith in at the point. That's the Pelicans 5. Now, here is Olajuwon. Here's Aldridge. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Chris Bosh.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe. Just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And that one falls for Olajuwon. Now, here is Smith. The pass to Payton. 13 feet away. The shot will not go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. It's taken away by Payton. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Aldridge dishes to Olajuwon. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Now here's Payton. Shot clock at 5. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting for New Orleans, Gary Payton. Taking 2 shots.
That's good for Payton. Thompson, he's checked in for New Orleans. And both free throws good for Payton. We've gone about 1.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Aldridge a screen. Fires from the line. Again, Los Angeles.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Pelicans leading by 12. Payton drives in. There's the pass to Bosh. Rebound the Lakers. Aldridge has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Morris with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Feeds to Aldridge. Morris against Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. And Havlicek throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
At the line for the Pelicans, LaMarcus Aldridge taking 2 shots.
That's good from Aldridge.
Looking at the game Aldridge has been having, he has 9 rebounds, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
And so he hits both. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Dishes to Payton. Bosch, the screen. Payton passes to Thompson. Back to Payton. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Havlicek. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Havlicek's got 12 points in just the second half.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Thompson, a screen on Cheeks. The screen from Thompson. For 3. Thompson misses.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Morris with the ball. Now Payton defending. Aldridge kicks to Anderson.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Nick Anderson. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Payton with the ball. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Lakers trail by 12. Here's Aldridge. And again, the Lakers no good. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Payton, good.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Lakers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Cheeks against Thompson. Anderson right side. Tries a 3. And Aldridge the basket on the assist by Anderson.
For 3.
Anderson's got 3 assists tonight.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear New Orleans head coach going over their plan during that last break. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you've put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Payton outside. He feeds it to Bosch. 17-foot shot on the way. Lakers trail by 11. Anderson dishes to Morris. Anderson passes to Aldridge. Here's Cheeks. He's covered by Thompson. Picked by Olajuwon. The kick out to Aldridge. 4 on the clock. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Pelicans leading by 11. Wash kicks to Havlicek. Here's Payton. Thompson outside. Havlicek left side. Good. Havlicek's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Aldridge with a screen on Thompson. Cheeks the pass to Aldridge. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Pelicans have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Payton dishes to Thompson. To the paint. And Thompson throws it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Olajuwon with a screen on Thompson. Cheeks against Thompson. Cheeks kicks to Olajuwon. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Thompson's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Cheeks against Payton. Pass to Havlicek. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 7th assist in the game.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Cheeks against Thompson. And Thompson sends it back. Payton against Anderson. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense. I mean, it's all been terrific.
Here's Cheeks. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. High arcing shot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Los Angeles making a switch here. Stockton's checked in.
John Stockton.
Here is Stockton. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles with another miss.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Bosch, a screen on Morris. Payton drives in, and the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Bosch, the screen. Kicks it to Payton. He dishes it to Bosch. Clock at 6. And stolen by Aldridge.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Stockton kicks to Morris. Can they get it? Second chance shot, and it's sent back by Bosch.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here is Stockton after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Now Stockton. There's the dish to Anderson. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 4 assists now tonight. And the Pelicans with the possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. The screen from Thompson. Right side Bosch. To the middle. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
Really giving them fits. They just can't find an answer for Thompson. He's got 16 rebounds, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
And he can't hit the second. And here are the Pelicans now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Thompson from long range. And it's Thompson again missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now, here's Aldridge. Olajuwon with a screen on Havlicek. And that one's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here is Havlicek. Outside Bosch. Payton kicks to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot is long. Lakers trail by 18. Stockton outside. Picked by Olajuwon. Stockton passes to Anderson. From 12 feet out. No luck. And New Orleans will come the other way. And here is Payton. Bosch, the screen. Payton drives in. Here's Thompson. No good. Nice D from Aldridge. Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Morris a screen. Here's Anderson. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Anderson's got 7 now in this quarter.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Payton dishes to Thompson. Bosch kicks to Havlicek. And stolen by Aldridge.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pelicans.
They made the most of their free throw opportunities.
They sure did, Kevin. They shot much better, and that improved their confidence as a team. It was a team that believed they would make those shots, and that's just what they did.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Thompson. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Now Payton following the miss by John Stockton from deep. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morris a screen. Stockton kicks to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Here's Olajuwon. Outside for Stockton. Back to Aldridge. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Chris, tell us a little bit about the philosophy behind your game and how this team works so well together.
Well, I mean, it's just energy and belief. It's the belief system. You know, we all work hard. I work extremely hard, and you know, when I can go out there and just play and don't think about it and play with energy, you know, good things happen.
Chris, congratulations. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
Klay Thompson is everything you want in a swingman. Long and athletic, a staunch defender, and a terrific passer. But let's not forget what makes him truly special, that silky smooth jump shot. Thompson is pure, fellas, and he can light it up.
Well, he came to rescue the team tonight, Ernie. Things were getting desperate for him, and the consecutive losses kept mounting. But he put him on his back, and he responded exactly the way he needed to.
And, folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.